Divine Feminine, welcome in. I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Thank you for your love, your time, your support, your energy. It means a lot to me. So I'm just going to jump right in. This will be a timeless Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine reading for you. Whenever you find it, you were meant to. And I've already been channeling through some info from Spirit. I will read to you what I've written down. There is a fly popping into the reading, one of those little tiny flies that sometimes, I don't know, they come out of the soil in the plants. They're really, really tiny. And whenever that happens in my readings, there is karmic energies afoot, okay? So anyways, we'll put that on the back burner and I'm gonna read to you what came through. Divine Feminine, you are here to seed the light. That's your mission. In whatever way you want to, you are here to seed the light. Your mission is very important, and so you need a very special, important life partner to join you by your side, okay? The Divine Masculine that was supposed to rise and fulfill the mission and join you by their side, that masculine has failed to complete the mission. They have failed to rise to the occasion. They have failed the assignment. They're choosing to live, I just heard the poor life. And I think what that means, I think what Spirit is saying is the karmic life, a life of lack, limiting beliefs, fear, which is really sad, okay? But that is what they're choosing because we all have free will and there's sirens in the background. And these sirens, they've been going on the whole time that I've been talking, you guys. It's like on and on and on and on. So it's like Spirit has been trying to get this masculine's attention for a long time, but the masculine refuses. I'm seeing the Two of Swords. Like, no, I don't want to look at that. No, I don't want to change. Nope, nope, you know, no. So that's just what they're choosing, okay? So they're out. That masculine, they're out. They're off the team. They're benched, okay? And in comes new love for you. Someone who is capable, someone who's strong, supportive, loving, someone who's going to fulfill the assignment, okay? In comes new love because your Divine Masculine failed the mission by choosing the darkness and the shadow, choosing a dark path instead of the path of light and enlightenment. This Divine Masculine can't come with you because they're choosing to stay stuck. This masculine's too steeped in karma and you must keep rising. Divine Feminine, Spirit knows that this may be very painful for you or difficult for you, but you're gonna be great, okay? This may hurt you, it may hurt your heart, but you can rest assured that Spirit will be sending in someone very special for you. This will be a true love. You will lack nothing. And your Divine Masculine is going to have to watch you move on into the safe, loyal, strong, passionate arms of another person. Someone who is capable, willing, and able to do the job. Get the job done, okay? This person coming in, they are a King or Queen of Wands energy. They're very motivated, loyal. They're a leader. They do things. They get the job done. They're very strong inside and out. And your masculine, once this happens, once they see you in the arms of another, they're going to be forced to look at their shortcomings, essentially. They're going to be forced into a dark night of the soul here. Okay, so that's what was coming through. And number 41, circle of eternal joy, timelessness, dance of life. I'm getting what goes around comes around with this card. So I think your masculine is experiencing some bad karma right now. What goes around comes around. If they've been mistreating you, if they've been planting bad seeds, then they're reaping what they've sown right now, and it's not pretty. On the other hand, you've been planting very positive, healthy seeds for your life and yourself, Divine Feminine. So you're reaping a harvest. You're reaping the rewards of your hard work and efforts as it pertains to your healing journey, right? but your masculine, it's the opposite. They're experiencing bad karma. They're on the bottom of the wheel and you're on the top of the wheel, okay? And you got yourself there. You got yourself out of a slump. You got yourself out of fear, that lack mentality, and you opened up to your divinity, to the fact that you are timeless. You are an eternal soul and you can do whatever you want, and you've really tapped into your powers and you've brought that out of you. And you're harnessing your powers and you're making your life happen, and you're very wise, very, very wise, and you're happy and you're dancing with life and you're so full of joy and positivity. And so you're attracting a beautiful suitor into your life right now. You could be 41 years old, but 41 reduces to a 5, and 5s talk about challenges, conflict, a battle, war, change, obstacles, spiritual training. So I feel like, you know, you have been in training and you've overcome all of these obstacles and challenges and you've come out the other side victorious. You're a warrior. You've been through so much pain, you guys. And it's really interesting because today I put my earbuds in and I guess my Spotify app was still open and it started playing this playlist that I had going. I was listening to this playlist before, like the other day, and I put the earbuds in and it was 50 Cent. And I've never heard this song of his, but it was, it's something, get me to heaven, get me to heaven. I'm going through hell, so I've got to get to heaven. It's by 50 Cent, gotta get to heaven, gotta get to heaven. I'm going through hell, so I gotta get to heaven. It's something like that. Listen to it if you haven't heard it. And I feel like that's you, okay? That's what you did. You went through hell, but now you're experiencing heaven. And hell was merely, your spiritual initiation. Hell happens when you have to heal and go through your spiritual initiation. You have to face your shadow. And when you have to purge a lot of dark energies, when you do, you know, all of this healing, it's not pretty, it's hard. And so that's what sometimes we can perceive hell as, okay? You gotta go through hell to get to heaven. You have to experience that in order to understand what heaven is, because we live in a world of duality, polarity, opposites, right? So, you know, how are you really supposed to experience love if you've never experienced the opposite of love, okay? Or how are you ever supposed to experience success if you've never experienced failures? Because you'll never really understand what it means to be successful or happy if you haven't experienced pain. You know what I mean? So I feel that, yeah, you've been initiated and you took on those challenges with heart and pride and vigor and tenacity and willpower and drive. And you're just, wow, I mean, very strong. And you've only become stronger because of the challenges that you've been through, right? Because the spiritual challenges, they're there to build us up. They're not there to tear us down, right? So it's spiritual training, just like how people go to the gym to train their muscles so they can get jacked, they can get ripped, they can get strong. Well, you can't build strength or you can't build muscle unless you're actually pushing heavy weight. You've got to challenge those muscles. It's going to feel uncomfortable. You're not going to like it, although maybe you do. Some people like it. Some people like that pain that they feel in the gym, right? But, oh yeah, the lactic acid, it's in there. Oh my God, I'm going to be sick to my stomach. Whoa. It's like Arnold. You go to the gym and you feel the pump. You get the pump. So Divine Feminine, that's you. You're like, give me the pump. Give me the pump. It burns, but it burns so good. It hurts, but it hurts so good. I know that after this, I'm going to come out stronger, better, faster, wiser, more intuitive, more powerful, more confident, or whatever it is for you. So you're like, yeah, bring it on. The easy path, why would I want that? The easy path isn't going to challenge me. And if I'm not challenged, I'm not going to grow. The easy path is a cop-out. I'm a warrior. I want to be challenged. I want to train. I want to train. Give me the training. Give me a sword. Give me a shield. Bring me my people together. We will create a spiritual army of badasses who can get through anything. And that's what you've done. I also see this circle, you guys, as a portal. There's some sort of portal of opportunity here opening up for you. I feel like you're taking one last look at your masculine and you've got a cheeky little grin on your face and you're just like, goodbye. Goodbye. And you're not sad because, again, you lack nothing. You're whole. You love yourself. You're good with where you are, and you love who you are. And you know that by moving forward, there's just going to be so many beautiful opportunities for you. There's new love coming in. There's expansion for you. Wow. Okay. Bright heart light, open connections, a number 18. So you have a beautiful soulmate connection coming in, you guys, and this person has a big, bright heart. They have a lot of light within and it shines outwards. I just heard this person is a beauty. So that word may resonate with you. Beauty, a divine beauty, okay? Or this person's very handsome, but they're very open, honest, vulnerable. This person knows who they are and they show people who they are all the time. And they're not afraid to be who they are. And so I think you're going to really, really admire this within this person. This is really going to attract you to them. It's something that you're really going to like because that's what you are. You've opened up your heart, you've opened up a portal and you're going through it and you're taking one last look behind you and you're saying goodbye to the past and just moving forward. And I believe that your masculine is now going to become part of your past. Oh, 2 cards came out at once. Abundance and clairvoyance. So abundance, fortune, wealth, plenty. Whoop! It flipped over in my hand. Yeah, so you have this abundance mindset. There's limitless abundance for everyone. So there's no near. I said near. I'm not sure why that came out. Maybe abundance is near and it's going to surprise you. More abundance is coming in. Maybe somebody's name is Near or Nira or Neri. Could be. But you have this abundance mindset, you guys. And I feel like you're someone who can do so much and you're only one person. You're just like, bop, 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 ta-da! And people are like, how is that possible? And you're like, it's because I have 4 hands. This is Lakshmi. Okay, and Lakshmi is the goddess of abundance and wealth and prosperity. And you are abundant because you have really embraced your divine feminine energies of receptivity and creativity. Okay, you're in your power for sure. Clairvoyance, inspiration, interpretation, trust, a 35. So you're very psychic. Your clairvoyance, which is your clear seeing, your clear vision, is just so on point, you guys. And your third eye and your crown chakra will be expanding and developing. The more you practice, the more you use it, the more you tap in, the more you develop your spiritual gifts, the more that they will grow and expand. And the way that you develop your spiritual gifts is by practicing your spiritual gifts on a daily basis, by meditating, having some sort of spiritual practice. Okay, so I feel that you channel through information from source and spirit, and it inspires you, it guides you, and then you trust the information that comes through and you follow through with action. You put the inspiration into practice and then you notice abundance because of that as a direct result of taking leaps of faith based off of your intuition. So that's very beautiful, you guys. I'm going to pull some signs. I'm going to see if any signs resonate with you. If they resonate with you, that's wonderful. But if they don't resonate with you, that's okay too. It doesn't mean that this is not your reading. Aquarius. So you or this new person coming towards you could be an Aquarius. Libra. You or this new person coming towards you could be a Libra. Virgo. You or this new person coming towards you could be a Virgo. Something's coming in very quickly here, like really fast, and it's going to shock you. I feel it has something to do with your fortune, your wealth, your finances, your business, your career, and it's also love. Things are about to shift really quickly for you, and there is a really loud stellar J out there making quite a racket. It's an annoyance, really. It's an ugly sound. To me, like, the stellar J's make the most despicable sounds. I'm like, ew. They sound like little dinosaurs, just like screeching. It's not pretty. It's not like a beautiful finch's song or, I don't know, a canary. It's like, bah! It's like, oh my word. Didn't your mama tell you that singing just isn't your jam? Okay, don't do it. Okay. It's not meant for you. But I think somebody might not like the fact that you're about to take off. Okay. You know what? I feel like your masculine might come in and try to pull you back into a cycle with them, or they might try to play with you again, play mind games with you again, come in, tempt you to, you know, participate in a specific cycle again, and you're not going to do it. You're gone. I really feel like many of you may be moving, you guys, moving far away from your masculine, whether that's physically or emotionally or both. But yeah, I feel your masculine knows that you're gone. You're moving away. And they don't like it. They don't like it. It's a hit to the ego because they thought that you would stick around and be stuck on them forever, that you would always be pining for them. But no, absolutely not. You're not pining for them. In fact, the opposite is true. You actually are feeling turned off because of the energy that they're in. And it's not a good energy. It's a dark energy. It's toxic. They're not learning their lessons. They're exerting their free will to take advantage of you and play with you instead of showing up in a more authentic way. So, I mean, everybody has free will, and that is how your masculine chooses to exert their free will. Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like your masculine has been so unstable, in and out, player energy, just coming in for fun and then leaving, or coming in and taking your energy and leaving, and then creating with your energy that they stole, which came through in one of my last readings. And if that has been happening, if your masculine has been taking your energy like that and stealing it and then profiting off of it, or going off and living some sort of happy, energized life because they've been stealing your energy, Spirit's going to put a stop to that by cutting them off of your energy completely, and they're just going to shrivel and dry up, and they're going to run dry. Okay, I'm seeing a well that has no more water in it. That bird is making the weirdest sounds. I think you're turned off. I think you're turned off by your masculine, and you might even think that they're weird. They're weird or unattractive, or they don't treat you right. So I feel like you have all this energy, and you're expanding, you're growing. You're putting yourself out there. So a lot of you you're already in the public eye in some capacity for a lot of you. And if you are, your reach will be expanding, okay? So if you're online, more people are going to watch you, interact with you. You'll get more likes, more shares, things like this. Or people are going to be watching you on a broader scale. You're going to reach more people. Okay. But for those of you where you're not in the spotlight yet, you will be. And this is happening soon. Okay. And with the sun energy here, I feel like this new person coming in, they're just going to light your world on fire in a good way. They're very confident. They're a happy, positive person like you, which is so important because you can't be a happy, positive person and be with someone who's a Debbie Downer, someone who's like a negative Nancy. Oh my gosh, you'll just go absolutely insane with somebody like that. It will not work. If you're positive, you've got to be with someone who's positive, okay? Because being with someone who's negative will just drain you. So I feel like, yeah, you're getting someone really happy, sunny, positive, someone who takes action, makes things happen. The sun also talks about divine masculine energy. Okay, so this is your person. This is your counterpart. They're very pure. I'm noticing the white bunny. Very, very pure and honest. A straight shooter. Ten of Cups, come on. And that Stellar J is just chirping away in the background with the most annoying sound. I really feel like your masculine's going to try to come in here and ruin a good thing that you've got going on with someone else, but it's not going to work. They're just going to be annoying. Like, oh, you're coming in again? Just go away. Nope. You lost your chance. Oh, you thought you would just be able to come in and then go out and come in and then go out whenever you wanted forever? Hilarious. That's so cute. That's so freaking cute. Okay? No, beat it. Because you have self-worth, self-value, and you're not going to allow your masculine to do that. They're not going to be able to rope you up into some sort of toxic cycle again. Forget that, because you have your happily ever after here. So why the heck would you do that when you have this? Tell me why. 2222 on the timestamp. You could be seeing twos. Twos talk about decisions and partnership and picking a path. You're choosing a new partnership for yourself, a new path, and it's going to be great. Tell me why. Tell me why. Why would I go for you for this when I can have this? No. Okay, your masculine, you know, they can feel a shift within you, 9 of Swords, but they're still not doing the work. They're not doing the work. And you're here to seed the light. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for that reminder. And the sun is light. Okay, so this is your mission. This is your calling. And a lot of you seed the light by just being a happy, positive person, right? And going around spreading joy. And I feel like for a lot of you, your masculine or interactions with your masculine have lowered your vibration, have made you feel awful or sad. And Spirit's like, no, you're here to be happy. You're here to be free. You're here to laugh and love and spread your light. And if your masculine comes in and makes you feel like crap, like garbage, and they hurt you, oh, now there's a saw. Well, if your masculine comes in and treats you like crap, and they hurt you and you're crying and you're sad, then no, they've got to go because you're supposed to be happy. So your masculine's out, they're out, and somebody else is in. And I think your masculine's angry, or they're going to be really jealous, or they might try to come in, but it's going to be so lame to you. Like the lamest attempt ever. Because it's going to be the same stuff. Different day. Oh, this again. Boring. 7 of Wands. Okay. So your masculine might be feeling territorial over you. But they really don't have a right to feel that way because they haven't done anything to deserve you. They haven't come in. They haven't committed to you. They haven't focused on their healing. They haven't gotten serious about themselves or you or their life. There's a saw. I really don't want to close my window because it's so hot, but maybe I'm going to have to. Oh, now there's sirens. Do you hear all this? Do you hear all these crazy sounds? Whenever this happens, it's karmic energy coming through. And we also had that little fly. Okay, I'm gonna have to close my window. Okay, so I feel like you're really going to stand your ground when it comes to your masculine. They're not coming back in. You're really moving forward. You've got your eyes on your future and you're really excited and happy about your future. And your masculine really has become this thing of the past. I do feel like they're going to try to come back in, but there's absolutely no chance in hell that they're getting back in. I'm sorry. Nope, not for this collective of feminines that I'm tapping into. Nope. 8 of Swords, they're not getting back in. Okay, and they're going to feel helpless. They will, but they put themselves in that situation. Also, your masculine they're staying stuck. They're staying stuck in the karmic trenches, okay? Oh, geez. The 5 of Pentacles, lack mentality, and the 4 of Cups, rejection. And the cards keep flying everywhere, falling on the floor. It's messy. So I feel that your masculine might be feeling quite messy when they see you moving on with someone else. They're going to feel scatterbrained, out of control, helpless, scared, panicked. They're going to feel abandoned by you, left out in the cold by you, but that's not your fault. You're not wanting to make them feel that way. It's just something they're going to feel. But they put themselves out in the cold anyways because of the way that they treated you. And with the 4 of Cups here, you know, they're going to feel rejected. You don't want them. You're over it, okay? So the 4 of Cups is an energy of boredom, and I was just channeling through boredom from you, like, oh, that's so boring. Boring. Whatever your masculine's bringing to the table, it's so boring to you because they're not serious, and they keep doing it over and over, and they come in and they try to smile and charm you, and they think that you're gonna just be charmed, like whisked away by their games and their good looks and their smile and their charm. Like, no, you're not like the others. You're not a karmic. You're not low-hanging fruit, okay? You have standards. And they just come in and they smile and they flick their hair or something and they're like, oh yeah, she's gonna want me. Nope. It takes a lot more than a smile and a hair flick to turn on divine feminine. You actually have to have like guts and bravery and courage and wisdom and knowledge and commitment and loyalty and strength, and you have to be enlightened, and you have to be a really good person, and you have to have love and light in your heart, and you have to be willing to put in the effort towards a relationship. You know, that's what's going to impress you, not someone's looks or how much money they make or what type of car they drive. Like, are you kidding me? Get out of here. But that's what they're used to doing. They're used to getting their way with low-hanging fruit, people who have no standards, okay? They just don't care. I think your masculine's used to getting their way with people that they would just, yeah, be able to buy, in a sense. Not with you. You actually have to show up with heart, soul, loyalty, love, commitment. You have to be healed, or at least you have to want to heal. Yeah. Yeah. 5 of Wands. Yeah. So I was channeling through the 5 of Wands energy earlier, you guys. Exactly. Beautiful confirmation. So your masculine is really struggling here with the fact that you're moving on. They are not choosing to grow and change. They're not trying to overcome the challenges. They're taking the easy path, the easy way out. And so therefore they're not being built up, you guys. So you take the easy path, nothing's going to change, okay? You take the hard path. Yes, there will be challenges. There will be obstacles. You may struggle. It might be hard, but you're going to come out the other side so strong and all the better for it and be able to magnetize so many beautiful blessings to you. And that's what you've done. You're like, give me the hard path. I want the challenges. I know the challenges are going to help me grow and expand. And once I get through it, I know everything will be okay. I've just got to grind. I've got to knuckle down here. I've got to do the work. I've got to do the introspection. I've got to clean up my act. I have to do the shadow work. I've got to, figure out who I am and stay true to that. And that's what you've done. And now you're jacked. You're ripped. You're ready for war. Spiritual war. Right? Just like 50 Cent and that song, Gotta Get to Heaven because I'm going through hell. Gotta get to heaven because I'm going through hell. And you knew, okay, I'm going through hell, but at the end of this, I'll be in heaven. At the end of this spiritual initiation, when I get through this dark tunnel, I know I'm going to step into the sunshine, into the light. And I feel like crying. Spirit just hit me with so much love in my heart space, you guys. They're really, really proud of you. You didn't cop out. You stayed true to the mission, to yourself. My heart is burning. Spirit's making my heart burn, and there's like tears that want to spring from my eyes here, you guys. They're so proud of you. Well done. You're like an earth angel. Angel? Why did that come out? Everything I say is for a reason. I just don't know why. And it sounds ridiculous. Anger? Maybe somebody's angry? Somebody's angry. It could be your masculine who's angry that they kind of, I don't know. They thought they were getting away with something, but then at the end of the day, they just shortchanged themselves. You know what I mean? Oh, I'll just take the easy path. I'll just pick the low-hanging fruit because it's easy. It's easy. But that's so short-sighted. That's not thinking long-term. That's not thinking with an expanded consciousness. And so you get nothing when you do that. Okay? Nothing but a bunch of karmic lessons, which, are important to learn, but you don't really benefit from picking the easy path, the low-hanging fruit, quick fixes, whatever it is, right? You benefit from doing the healing, okay? So you are an earth angel is what I wanted to say, not anger. I don't know why that came out. Okay, and I do feel somebody's angry. It is your masculine's energy, maybe somebody else as well. And we had a lot of ugly sounds in the background. People who are up in arms over this, perhaps. Up in arms over your success, your healing, or the fact that they're embarrassed. I think your masculine's embarrassed. Okay? Because now they see where they've gone wrong. Now they see that they chose the easy path and it was the wrong choice. And they see you, really embracing all of this strength and courage. And I think they've been triggered. Okay, because you're stronger, you're braver than your masculine, and that's just the cold, hard truth. You went where your masculine was too afraid to go. And like I said, that takes courage, that takes bravery, and your masculine knows it. The Chariot, yeah. So you're moving forward very quickly, and I feel like you've chosen your path, you've picked your direction, and you're very focused. Eyes forward, you're not looking back, this is it, and you're gone. And a lot of you are actually moving away from your masculine. Like you're moving locations, you're moving house, you're moving home. If you live in the same town as your masculine or close to your masculine, you're going to be moving, I feel. Could be hours away, or it could be like, on the other side of the planet. But if it's not physical distance, it's emotional distance. You're just done. You're going through some sort of portal here. Strength. See what I mean? You've built up so much strength because you didn't pick the easy path. And it took a lot of courage, a lot of bravery to do that. And now you're getting someone who's very courageous, very bold, someone who can join you by your side. This person's a light worker. They've done their healing. I mean, we're never done healing. We're always growing, healing, learning, expanding, and evolving. We're always ascending, right? But this person moving towards you, they could be an Aquarius or you could be an Aquarius, double Aquarius here. They've done a lot of their healing, and they may even resonate with being a light worker here. This person's quite intuitive. Okay, so where are we at? 34 minutes, my goodness. But Divine Feminine, you've done everything right. That's what Spirit wants you to know. You've done everything right. And there's just beautiful blessings about to pour in for you. You're going through some sort of portal here within the next 7 days, 5 to 7 days from the time you watch this, okay? So there you have it, Divine Feminine. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you found this helpful and healing in some way, and I look forward to reconnecting with you in the next one. Take care.